Girl 83, you feel that chill in the frame, where the weird gets weirder and the walls all learn your name. Lolcows screaming like ghosts in a busted mirror glow. Spooky vibes hit hard when the whole room starts to go. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3, unicorn. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets unicorn girl A3, unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Teeth in it, and it bites your pride. Every clip, come back with a cold eye on the ride. Those comments, yeah, they stay in your chest. Make your pulse go hard, make you second guess the rest. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3, weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3, unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Mirror cracked, but it's still watching. Every grin got a shadow crossing. Say the name, let the room go cold. Unicorn girl A3 in the back of your soul. Unicorn girl A3, unicorn girl. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3, unicorn girl. Think twice before you stare.
Welcome in, spooky goers, followers. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Tonight, we're stepping into the darkest corners of the internet, where reality and nightmare begin to blur. The videos you are about to see have terrified millions of people around the world. Some have never been fully explained. Others have sparked endless debates over whether they captured something truly paranormal or something far more disturbing. As the night goes on, we'll count down some of the creepiest, most unsettling, and most mysterious videos ever uploaded. From abandoned buildings where voices whisper through empty halls, to shadow figures lurking just outside the camera's view, to moments that even experienced investigators struggle to explain. The question is, what do you believe? Are these elaborate hoaxes, strange tricks of the mind? Are we aware? Or are we... Oh, sorry guys, this beeping is driving me insane. There we go. Or are we witnessing genuine encounters with something that exists just beyond our understanding? Turn off the lights if you dare. Grab your favorite late night snack. And if you're watching alone, you might want to glance over your shoulder every once in a while. If you're new here, welcome to our haunted little corner of YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe, and join our amazing community of spooky lovers. Don't forget to share your theories in the live chat. I'll be reading your comments throughout the stream, and your observations might catch something the rest of us miss. One final warning. Some of tonight's videos may leave you questioning what you just saw. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. So lock your doors, check your windows, and whatever you do, don't watch alone. Now, let's begin our countdown of the top 15 to 50 scariest videos on the internet. All right, guys, let's get into it, shall we? And this is my public service announcement for the haters watching. Unicorn Girl's thoughts and opinions are subject to change without notice. Thank you, Tasha. I still love it. Now, let's set up, shall we? And here we go. Now, if this one isn't really a countdown, but it looked interesting, and it does start off with kind of a news article. I don't know why, like a broadcast, but it's not very long. And then we'll get into the countdowns. Here we go.
Asking state officials to walk back their plans to demolish the vacant psychiatric hospital. Many are pushing for the rehab and reuse of the historic buildings for other purposes, but state leaders who signed off on the demolition.
Oh crap, is this Allentown, PA? Huh, I think it is.
Plans say it would be too expensive to renovate and maintain. They say the site is better off being completely redeveloped.
What is up, explorers? Right now we are heading to one of the last asylums that still look actually pretty new inside. A lot of the asylums right now pretty much have been demolished, or they just got completely vandalized and the city hasn't has enough money to destroy them. I'm with the gang. We're sweating right now. We are in the middle of the forest. Yeah, we're trying to get there. We've been going through some high grass, trying to dodge ticks.
Saw a snake.
I didn't even see a snake. He's seen a snake. So we're still going there. Again, guys, this is one of the biggest asylums we're ever exploring, and it's one of the last ones still remaining that actually was one of the last ones to actually close. It closed in 2010, so really interesting. I feel like we're in Jurassic Park, but there is an asylum out here. It is not fake. It is true. I should have brought water. Okay, where do we go?
Damn, that's a lot. Somebody ain't keeping up with the mowing. Damn.
This is tough. Oh, we can cut through this way. It would be the only way.
Yeah, realistically.
This is a real adventure to get here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm Googling now. I believe that they are in Allentown, PA.
Okay. Grass is so...
If this is the case, when was this made? 5 years ago? Yeah, it makes sense. Our government sucks. Always has. Just got a mass text message from our wonderful governor, who sends out mass text messages to everybody to let them know that they have made funds. They have found more funds. But at the same time, we're broke and nobody can receive help. Fuck you, Shapiro.
so tall. I don't know how
Matter.
big the drop is. Oh God. It's like an illusion.
I'm just gonna jump.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
If you look a little bit, you can tell people have walked through here. So we're on the right path. I mean, this ain't my worst one. Oh, but it's definitely one of the worst. Jesus. God. All right. I think we're very close now, guys. Dude, there's something in here. Oh, I heard it. I don't know. We're good. I heard something not nice. Oh, God. Watch out. This is completely straight down. It's somewhere over here. I think I see it. Oh. I think it's over here. I mean, we have a great view and all, but how do we get...
And guys, as always, as you know, I made a GoFundMe. Already got jumped for it, but fuck them, I don't give a shit. I will always show receipts. And anybody interested in donating, I have put the link to it in my chat. It's also on my community post. And a few other people have shared it. And also, if you'd like to donate just regularly, it'll all go towards the same thing. I'll just put it in savings. You can, everything should be linked in the chat. If not, it is in the description.
Get up here.
And please always remember to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. All your support means a lot to me. Hey, Tasha. Welcome in, love.
Oh, I don't know if I have a proper intro or not, but it was insane through the heat to get here. I just want to say this place is massive. You've seen the drone shots. This might be one of the biggest asylums, hospitals we have ever explored. We can go this way, through this way, this way, this way. We are in a 4-way intersection. It is unbelievable. Steve's literally dying.
I'm gonna die, you guys. Just go on without me.
Rest in peace. But Kyle's hanging in there. He's trooping.
You haven't even started yet. How are you already going to pass away? Didn't you all pack like water and stuff for that little hike you had to take to get to this place? Damn. Pack some water and some energy, like some granola bars or something.
Myself off. Wasn't that a hike and a
That
half?
was a crazy hike.
Look how funny.
I know. We have to check for ticks too. Dude, seriously, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to go over, and we're going to be in here all day almost, I think. Let's do this. Right now, we're just talking about how we're going to film, but we don't want to get lost. My battery's at 14%. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn my phone off, and I'll keep in contact with you guys when I just start roaming around. If anything crazy happens, I don't even know, because I don't know if you guys can contact with me, but...
Sir, they sell portable chargers for your phone. I have one. It lasts for 12 hours. I can charge my phone for up to 12 hours if I needed to. And it's a fast charging one. And they're really not that expensive on Amazon. Y'all need to be more prepared when you go do this type of stuff.
Let's just figure this out. You already know the deal, guys. Exploring Crew Gang. Say your name to the cam, bro.
Power source.
Corporate videos and music videos, any kind of videos. I do cinematography, and we're gonna get some insane footage of this island.
So, guys, a lot of these stuff you're going to see are coming from him. So, link in the description down below. Check him out. Kyle, give us the Gatorade. Give us the Gatorade. Dude, he only...
Oh, you don't get to attack the only person who brought something to drink. You don't get to do that. Y'all should have brought drinks.
Just a little bit. How did we not... Seriously, good luck, guys. Take care of her. All right, guys, so we're on our own right now. There is an X through this door. Does that mean it's locked?
Why is there an X?
That means it's locked. It's actually a dark hallway.
I don't think that X means that it's locked. I think somebody just drew an X on the door, sir. It's a pretty building.
OT Center Kit Elevator. OT5. I don't really even know what OT means, guys. If you guys know in the description below.
let me know. So far, being in the basement of this hospital, we're not seeing any desks. We're not seeing like much left here besides
No,
the shelves that were kind of
it's
attached to the walls.
abandoned.
Everything might be fully
Closed
cleaned out.
down.
You know, after exploring abandoned asylums for the last 6 years, I don't get scared going off on my own anymore. And this place seems nice. It seems nice. Oh, it's super dark right now. I'll have to
You
attach a light
smoked
to
a
this in
lot
a
of
minute.
weed, sir. Don't lie.
Well, you know, just
You
wandering
smoked a
around
lot
by
of
myself in
pot.
the
That's why
asylum.
y'all are thirsty.
Yo, look out this
Extra
freaking
thirsty.
staircase. All actual just carved wood. We're gonna go up there, but then it's like the whole basement. What if there's so much down here? I really don't know where to start or what to do. Explorers, first off, let's remember exactly what we're doing. We're in an asylum that opened up in 1913. Their budget was over $1 million to build this place back in 1913. Really big at its time. And remember, the place closed in 2010. So this place was one of the longest lasting asylums ever. When it closed, it had over 170 patients left here. But it went on so long. What's really cool that stuck out to me the most about this asylum was that in 1930, they opened this place up for children, like for a children's ward. It had a specific class they used to do here, some sort of therapy for the kids here that only was done here in this asylum.
Wow.
And another interesting thing about this place is that the movie Glass was filmed right here in this whole entire.
Oh shit. PA's filmed a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies that have been filmed in fucking abandoned places here in Pennsylvania. Silent Hill was made in Centralia. This movie he's talking about was made in this asylum. Jesus. Pennhurst was the inspiration for American Horror Story Season 2. The asylum. Fuck. I still don't understand why when they closed down Pennhurst, they decided to just drop all them people off with all them problems. Just drop them off in Shamokin. And for anybody who's wondering, Shamokin is a shithole town in Pennsylvania where there's like 2 cops and it's just scummy. It's just scummy.
Facility, the whole entire movie, which is super cool
Glass.
because remember it was all about an asylum and things like that. So those are
No
the highlights
shit.
about this.
Oh, wow.
So we're going through here. Oh, so this just
That's
caught my
awesome.
attention. It says music room. Look how it looks. Where is the music room?
You gotta walk up the stairs to get to it.
Just through here.
They're tricking you.
So is it there? That's the fire exit.
Keep going.
What the heck?
That might be it.
Yo,
Shattered. Lover boy.
we see you.
We see children with question marks. What?
Oh my God.
Graffitiing on the walls. I see they didn't. Pennsylvania didn't pay to take that down though, but they destroyed Graffiti Highway in Centralia. Assholes.
I mean, this place is just freaking ginormous. I just can't get over how massive this place is. You even got the spiderweb windows across from there. We're gonna have to go show those. My favorite kind of window style. Oh man. I mean, everywhere you look, it's just all connected.
It is really pretty.
This is one long clip I'm filming for you guys.
This is a really pretty building. This better be scary, sir, because I did not click on this to just you show us around in a fucking asylum. I want to hear some ghosts.
Another crazy thing about this place is that this place was over 35 buildings in one, connected together through hallways. Yo. Oh, this is amazing. The architecture here is so clean. It's not even really destroyed. I mean, look at this. Look at this hallway.
It is actually clean for being abandoned.
Dude.
It could be worse. I've seen worse.
Anyways, this is chapels right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, the chapel.
Chapel right here. Inside of chapel, total 2250.
Huh.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a pretty
That's
decent sized chapel.
It's so moist in here. It's so moldy. It's like unbelievably hot. Wow, so obviously we already can see now that after being in here, they removed all the chairs, seats, or anything. There's like no objects left, but the actual buildings itself and the architecture. But you gotta, put yourself together, think about how the chairs were all lined up. It was once alive. I mean, it's kind of just literally crazy. Some of this stuff is really interesting that caught my attention. Like, look at that. It looks like it's like,
Really
I don't even think
interesting
that's wood or a metal
architecture
pipe
work here.
attached together with that symbol.
I do like the architect of this.
Leading up to here, the little chandelier custom made is also intact and not even destroyed.
How do you know it's
looks
custom
beautiful.
made?
Looks great.
I bet you they sell them at the Home Depot.
Very good spot. But oh, dude, no way, that's real.
Ooh, stained glass.
It looks
I
kind
love
of painted. I
stained
don't know
glass.
if that's stained glass. Then that's crazy. So one of the things I did on research about this place is what was here. I knew that there's an auditorium here, and what caught my attention is that there's not one, but there's actually two chapels in this asylum. I've never been to an asylum that had actually two chapels. It's always just one. So it just shows how large this place actually was. They ended up expanding this place and then adding an extra ward for more patients, because at the time this place was only built for 1,000 patients. They ended up overcrowding like always, but not that much like any other asylum. This one just was able to get more funds, but they ended up expanding this place to make room for two.
For some reason, seeing creepy old operating rooms like that, they give me the creeps. I don't know why. I mean, operating rooms, period, are scary, but the old ones, I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
2,000 patients. I think it ended up topping up to 2,200. So it was only overcrowded by 200, but that's really not that bad considering back in the day they were stuffing it.
I guess maybe because we've watched technology evolve, so when you see something old like that, it's either really fascinating or it can look very creepy. Medicine has come a long way, yes, and it's still some sus things they do. Oh, for sure. Listen, when I first got the doctor I have now in 2013, I said, I am not a guinea pig, sir. Do not send me for no random fucking tests that I don't need. He's like, nope, we'll just do the basics and go from there.
Everyone inside rooms. What they did is they wanted to make this place
I don't
more
trust
efficient
most
living.
doctors.
So they were able to build a water tower, like a barn, and they were able to do all their stuff in their living right here on this base, rather than getting all their food imported and things like that. So that's a cool thing. And they did that 5 or 6 years after this place was actually built. So it wasn't that long ago. You can see a deer just staring at me through the asylum windows. Be surprised if there was a pool here. I don't remember reading about one being here, but I don't even know. This is so awesome. Again, I love these windows. Okay. Wow. This is really nice. Look at the archways. Oh my God, I actually remember this from freaking Glass. This is where they had the fight right outside of there. And I remember seeing this in the movie.
That's an interesting staircase.
Yo. Yeah, because they had the crazy fight right here.
That's beautiful marble.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I hear Steve, thank God. Look how crazy it goes. These hallways, this architecture is so freaking cool. But I remember they fought right here. Dude, this is the front of the place. I remember they fought. They fought right here. They were battling back and forth. And then other people came and the cops came and they were showing.
Yeah, oh no, I do. I question it all the time when I go to the hospital. Them motherfuckers they know better. I made sure my doctor put it in the notes in big font. I refuse fucking fentanyl. I don't care where the fuck it comes from in the hospital. I don't want it. You're not just going to tell me one thing and my doctor tell me another. I will argue and argue and argue and argue. Nurses make the worst patients. And usually I always go to the same hospital because they know my conditions. So most of the nurses know me, and they run the doctors. They fucking run the doctors. Those doctors over there sometimes be dumb as shit.
Showing it right here. I remember when they filmed it. It's so sick when movies are filmed in places that you've been to. I've been to so many places like that. It's just how it is. Movies are always looking for abandoned places or other places that are just...
Yeah, and about 85% of orders, nurses make those orders. They can put in blood draw orders, lab orders, whatever. They can fucking order certain medications and just have the doctor sign it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The doctors just sit there and they come in for 5 minutes and they press around on you, make you hurt where they're pressing. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? Oh, yeah. You have a kidney infection. Yep, they do tell the doctor. Yes, they do. I never worked in a hospital setting very long. I did some on-hands training there. My clinicals. That's the word I was looking for. My brain is not working today. I do clinicals in a hospital, but I chose the nursing homes. The elderly fascinate me with their stories. I love their stories. I don't like, however, getting beat up or trying to come up with creative ways to make them take their fucking medication.
Cheaper to use because they've been sitting here for so long. The city's gonna let them use it, and it makes money off the place. Especially, I mean, I don't know. This place, there's really nothing in here. It seems. Do you remember this from the glass? Dude, wait, what the fudge?
Oh, that's pretty.
Yo.
Look at that.
Yo.
I may put this one on the list. I don't know. So far, nothing paranormal has happened. They're just talking about it. And we're 13 minutes in of a 32-minute video.
I didn't know this existed.
And like it's got like inside balconies. I went upstairs and it was insane.
Oh, dude, I want to climb to the tippity top later.
Yeah, you have to live actually.
Dude, there's just so much to film.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's mostly just, like I said, it's just architecture. Bro, do you remember this from Glass when they fought outside and they battled? It was right here. Yeah. Dude, that's so sick.
I don't remember this room.
Oh.
But I do remember the fight in grass.
Dude, this is so cool. Yeah.
But why is the staircase caged?
So there is a chapel if you go down there to the left. So you'll see signs for it too. So I'm assuming the other chapel's on this side because there's two. But I think I'm gonna go to the auditorium next, which is over here. Down there. These are cool though. I mean, dude, this is the main gate. This is what everyone sees when they're gonna drop their kid off or a patient. Is what they come through here. They really made this they put a lot of money and time.
That almost looks like the courthouse. Our one courthouse. Except for some reason they have painted all the president portraits on the ceiling, and for some reason they put King George III in there too. I don't know why.
Into this place. This is not just no regular, not every asylum was made and built beautifully, but this one's
in the back.
So good. This is cool too. You even got the spiral staircase, man. Come on. This is insane.
Oh wow.
I only done the first. We're still in the first. All right, I'm gonna go through the auditorium in the middle. What time is it? Let's see. It's 5:45. It gets dark in 2 hours and a half. So let's hurry. All right. Where would they put an auditorium? I guess just straight in, huh? This is so cool. The reason why there's signs that says restroom is because after movie was over, you know what I mean? That's it. So they ditched everything, but the restroom signs are still here for the workers that were filming in this building. And apparently there was a movie sign here, but someone stole it. I don't know too much on that. But yeah, we're gonna go through down here. I'm assuming this was the auditorium. Oh, there's actually chairs. Yo, look at that. Let's get over there. All right. Clean, large buildings, like not even damaged. Whoa, but right there, the ceiling is caving in. Dude, look at this. A freaking foosball table, untouched, right here. I wonder if they use this in the movie as like one of the scenes. I can't remember. This is mint.
Probably.
It's not even destroyed. All right, explorers. So just a quick talk. This place is getting demolished anytime. Most likely it's going to be demolished in the next 5 months. And if not, it's going to be demolished by summer of 2021, next year. It's crazy because actually I've never even heard of this asylum, and I'm always just finding new places every time. You think after 6 or 7 years of filming Abandoned that I'm going to finally run out of spots, but it's not the case. And it's crazy how I'm still finding new hospitals to explore. But going back on what I'm saying with the story is like you can see right here we have some damage and this place is, you know, falling apart. And it's cool to come here and document its history and film these places. But it sucks when they get demolished and it's like you just lost crazy history and they just demolish it all. And I just find it kind of crazy. I wish we can keep all the asylums up so urban explorers can come take photos and stuff, but it's not the case. I don't know what they're going to do with this land when they demolish this place, but it's great.
They did in 2020. They demolished it in December of 2020. They closed its doors in 2010. It sat vacant. Did M. Night Shyamalan's movie, Glass. It's a site redevelopment. It was purchased by the City Center Investment Corporation. Oh, God, a corporation. They put new housing on the land. Those houses are going to be so haunted. Oh, my God.
That we can come here and actually film these places before they knock them down because there's been a lot of asylums.
It also says, to honor the hospital's century of service and contributions to mental health care, the Pennsylvania Museum and Historical Commission has awarded the site an official state historical marker. But why'd you tear the building down then? You could have made a lot of apartments in that place. You could have done something with it. Shit. That was a really nice building.
I wanted to see in a lot of places in general that I wanted to go to, but it was too late. They demolished it. And that is the worst thing for urban explorers, people like us that want to see this history in these places, that are really actually excited, that don't vandalize, that want to come here and find these places. So it sucks when it happens. Dude, look at it, how it just keeps going down and down. It almost feels like we're like underground or some sort, but we're not. Just built with these huge just concrete walls and just some arches. Feels like we're in like a freaking castle. I love how the sun's coming down but shining through the windows. Might be one of the perfect times to ever explore here. That looked like a green window down there. I'll have to check that out. I just don't even know what the heck was over here. But if I had to pick, I think this is where they did all their cooking. Was right here. I think their ovens and things were all based here. Just want to put you guys in my perspective. It's like very large buildings. You know the history and how like people were walking here back and forth for years, and how there's completely empty now, and you got the sun coming in and it's forgotten about, and it's just really quiet and relaxing.
Look at all of that stuff.
It's really cool.
Shit.
Don't know how I ended up here. I'm just again roaming, but look at this. Is just all natural decay from just being humid or hot in here, and the paint's just generally chipping from the ceiling. There is not a single like sign of graffiti here, as if no one's ever been here. It is so cool.
Well, except that one row.
And these are just offices we're walking through. Of course, there's going to be a lot of offices because of how big this place was, and they're all connected. So it's just one big office. I could go upstairs, but not yet. There's still more. Remember, there's 35 buildings, and they're all connected, except like a few of them, too. I don't know what they would have put in here, but it is hot. We still have to find the other chapel, and we have to find a theater. I know there's some sort of theater around here, but I don't know where.
Right? I wouldn't build on it. I would just leave it. They wanted to tear down the building, cool, but I would have left the land untouched. That's why Penhurst, when they tore down the one thing, like we saw, I don't know if you were there, for Greg was showing a video, but they tore down one of the buildings where really nasty shit had happened, and they don't put nothing on that area of land. It's just grass. They did not rebuild anything on it.
Ooh. Let's check outside. I love looking outside.
I mean, that's a beautiful
So
building.
gorgeous.
They could have done something with it.
One area. This is one section. Okay. Oh, Chapel 2. This is still actually the same layout. This is the same layout on the other side. What is this? Oh, just a little relaxing area. They even have like a walkthrough and I think that's a little birdhouse right there. Yep, this is Chapel 2. This one's actually gutted. It smells bad. Same style as the other chapel, just a mirror image. But they ripped the carpet out of this one. If that's real stained glass, at least it's still here. I'm almost tempted to say, hey, like, let's go upstairs finally, but I feel like I still shouldn't go yet. It says set here. Bruce Willis, if you were here, man, walking the same hallway, you're one of my favorite actors, dudes. Okay, another throughway intersection. Actually, that leads to the dead end, but now we're in like a dark area. This says to the set, so I'm assuming this is where everyone just hung out and chilled. I don't know.
That's pretty cool, though. Pennsylvania has had a lot of movies filmed in it. So is New Hampshire. The original Friday the 13th, the first one, was filmed at a summer camp up north in New Hampshire.
Look at this, though.
It's no longer running, but
E121. This is just
I've
little
met my
work
dad there
desks.
that raised me.
All of them are like little cubes. But there's so many. I would not want to work in this. Oh my god, look at this. It's so weird because it's all painted the same and just feels, I don't know, weird vibes. All right, guys, we just figured out with Steve's help that this was the sleeping quarters.
I was gonna say maybe they're
Well, at least some of them. One of the wings of
the
it.
same color for a reason.
And not FBI. Yeah, it looks sweet. So this is a mural of actually the North Bank River, this is the place it's actually built on. And you can see like what it looked like before, houses maybe have been built over it and things like that. Remember, this place was built so long ago. So back in the day, this is some sort of small town that we're looking at here. And yeah, it probably was there when this place was actually painted and stuff. I don't know. I don't know about hot air balloons though, but yeah, it's still dope. I literally just can't believe how far we're still going on the first floor. I mean, we're going into a whole new corridor now. I don't know how long it's going to be for. Sorry if my camera is shaky. I'm just so freaking thirsty. I don't know how much longer I can go. Okay.
Just gotta film like this.
Yeah.
That's how giving out, dude. Like,
Oh my
I
god.
can't go any further.
Dude, this area is wild. It's just a dead end though. It's just little rooms. You know what I mean? Well, they're big, but that's it. It doesn't lead you anywhere. I might go upstairs now. I think I found everything.
Yeah, I think I've seen everything.
The first floor. So I seen two chapels already. They look exactly the same. Okay, so we're just missing like theater looking rooms or something. There's like an all pink room I thought that was big. I just can't find it. All right, we have to retrace our steps. Yeah, we have to go back and try.
How you guys getting out of there?
We're so lost. Even with Google Maps, it's like we're looking for this one room that's just like it looks like almost like a huge gym, kind of. We can't find it. No matter where we go, I don't know. It could be anywhere. I mean, look at this. It's just everywhere. There's freaking buildings and turns and stuff. It goes all the way over here. I don't know. Let's go upstairs. Let's go. Yeah, let's just take it upstairs, guys. Come on.
Finally, let's see what the fuck's up there.
I mean, we might actually dehydrate and die in here, but we're gonna explore this whole place before that happens, or when it happens. Second floor, baby. Let's go. Oh.
Close.
Yup. Go.
I just ran down and it was like, I'm not even gonna close it, it was like resting. Oh my God.
We might have got locked in here.
Oh,
We would have died in
No, there's other ways.
No.
I don't know. I mean,
There's
we would
really
have.
no other way. We would have died.
We would have been in
I
big trouble.
literally told you, I was about to tell you right, I was like, I was about to say hold this door just in case.
I don't think this one would lock. The other one
I
did.
think it does. Yeah, it does. We don't even so big. No, we don't even go back.
All right. If the Google map is legit right and the whole thing's big in the middle, it would be right here. It would be right here. The auditorium is. That's what I'm saying. It brings us back to here. But this is what, dude. It has to be on the second floor. It's just built weird. It's on the second floor of here.
That's really cool. That's
Yeah.
the church.
Yeah, dude. It has. All right. This room, but above. The room we're looking for has to be above this. We just have to go on the second floor.
There's a church that's in top floor.
On here?
Weird. No. Like another.
Okay. We just gotta find out. We just gotta find the stairs. Dude, I would drink so much Capri Sun. Like, I just want to take the Capri Sun, put it into a bathtub, and lay in Capri Sun. Like, that's literally what I want to do. Dude, yep, it has to be up here. It has to be up here. I mean, look at this. Look how windy the artwork is. Okay, look at this. We're going.
This is one of the last bits we have to go and see. We're all together. We don't want to get lost.
Oh my God.
All of us need to have.
Welcome. So cool. Again, this is where the fight scene was done. This is probably where the cameras were actually filming the whole thing, right on this floor. Oh, God. So, oh, this is nice. Always appreciate when I see like old bathtubs like this.
Welcome in.
Dope. That's actually a really big wasp, like those killer wasps in like Japan. I actually never seen. It's even bigger than the ones I see in
Oh, hell
Japan.
no.
Jeez.
Walk away from
Off limits to crew. Oh, this is just the bathroom, anyways. All right, guys. So my idea is the room we're looking for is right up there. See how it's taller and extends? So if we go down here, take a left, we should be able to get in. Again, there's still more stuff. If you look, you have this section too. So I don't really know. Again, one of the biggest asylums I've ever explored in my entire life. There's a lot of wasps in here, really big, so everyone's just scared. Oh, shit! Yo, we might have lost our team, Radek, but we're still here.
There's still two of us left.
There's still two, and should be through this door. All right, maybe it's not here.
You made it.
Good job, Steve. We ain't dying yet. Okay, this is it. Yes! Oh, yes! We found it! Dude, it's on the second floor. Because old ones were built so weird, dude. There's only like other ones. Like in Westboro, I found a theater on the second floor instead of the first. Dude, this is massive. Guys, check out, look at their unique ceiling lights. I've never seen anything like that. It looks like a spider. The architecture, everything is done so good here.
I don't like them.
Steve, what do you think, bro?
Oh, yeah, this is amazing. I've never noticed anyone just before an auditorium.
I know. And how pristine.
Whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get some good shots here. Yeah, this is the picture spot I found. I mean, there's some really cool hallway shots maybe we can grab, but this is what we want. Yo, see?
Oh my God, you found it.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it was
I
here.
know you knew it was on the second floor. That was a good call.
I got you guys. I'm old now. I'm getting old. This room up here is where the projectors would be. But I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, there's no more, but you get the idea. Projectors, it would show off, bounce to the stadium.
Did I like your performance? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Fill me in. Fill me in.
So looking through the second floor, we're just finding random things. But watch this. Besides the wet paint sign, by the way, it's not really paint. Check this room out. Really good for photos. I just had to show it off. Some crazy wasps in here, but look at this. One of the coolest hallways.
It needs paint.
This room, look at this. Just watch out for the moths. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy hornets above us, but it just looks generally cool. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs.
Nothing cool about hornets.
Dude, this is crazy. Sun's coming down. Look at that. It just looks beautiful looking down, going down. That's why I had to show this. Yo.
That's what I'm saying, Taj.
This is crazy.
I need to know these things.
Even got the water tower I was telling you guys about that they built. See, guys, we were gonna end the video up there, but it's just too dangerous, obviously. So we're just exploring. We were just looking to see if there's anything else that we're missing through the second floor. Because I'm telling you, this is just half of it. Remember, it goes all the way down there, all the way down there, and then we got the back. And this was the theater right here we just seen.
The Allentown State Hospital has been mostly demolished, and even though many fought to preserve the estate that served as a psychiatric hospital for almost a century, in the end, it came down to money.
Many gathered today to watch as the main building was torn down. WFMZ's Sarah Madonna has that story.
This is pretty heartbreaking, actually. It's an era. It's the end of an era. Gone but never forgotten.
Matthew White was one of the many who fought to preserve the historic hospital. He even got a chance to venture inside.
It was beautiful inside. Marble staircases, marble lobby, everything. It was beautiful inside.
The hospital opened in 1912 as a psychiatric hospital and closed in 2010. State leaders said it was too expensive to renovate and maintain, and Governor Tom Wolf signed off on the demolition last year, to the dismay of many who argued they were tearing down history. A drone captured the site on Wednesday.
Wow.
All that's left was the main building, which was in the process of being torn down.
God.
Many came to watch.
They should have left at least the main building.
Like Kate Bartos.
And the residents of these buildings, being mental hospital patients, I believe it carries a lot of energy. And that's what drew me to this location.
For some, it was clearly emotional.
I'm crying. I'm in tears right now.
Joan Cressman used to volunteer there.
Patients were awesome. The people in here were they were exciting to be here. And I took out people to go, to go out to the communion and everything else. It was nice to be here.
Oh, yeah.
See it demolished. Cressman was
girl, I saw that. That was awesome.
Thrilled to be able to take a piece of it home forever.
Good song, too.
2 days from now is Christmas, and I already have my Christmas present. They gave me a brick from the hospital.
Sarah Madonna,
they gave you a
69
break? Okay. Wow. All right. On to what I originally wanted to watch. Here we go.
Number 30. A return to these haunted, hollowed-out buildings leads YouTuber Samal Shadow Hunter to the shadows. Here is one of them.
Wow. Already a shadow.
Samal meets with a looming shadow figure on this path, and as he gets closer, it disappears. He continues his search around the compound and encounters another figure.
Oh, we got. Isa day ka. Isa ka. Bigo. Ay ko wala bigo. Diyan ka.
As he watches the hooded being, it too disappears.
Kaupo na siya guys. Oh, hindi gumagalaw guys. Wala, grabe naman yan.
What is this figure? It is not actually a shadow, as we may have assumed. It's a being in a robe and a hood, perhaps a demon. I don't know what it is, but to me, it looks like the shadow hunter is becoming the hunted. Number 29. Something is watching, but what that is, we don't know. TikToker Axel Loza Official shares this creepy video captured in these boys' room at night. Two boys are seen sitting straight up in bed, staring at something.
Aquí están mis hermanos. Y desde hace rato se quieren dormir, pero están viendo la misma cara que yo.
What are they looking at? Well, you're about to find out.
No sé qué hacer. No se puede entender. Mi verme aquí está.
A childlike face is peering out from a frosted closet window, but when the cameraman goes to open it up, this happens.
Don't open it.
No hay nada. Hay absolutamente nada.
There's nothing.
Y no sé qué hacer.
Where did she go? While I would be hiding in the comments with everyone else, I'm going to check all my closets real quick first. Number 28.
Thank God I ain't got none up here. We just got small storage spaces and they're all blocked off.
A YouTube channel called Meet the Vloggers goes exploring a haunted cemetery in the United Kingdom in search of an authentic ghost encounter, and they think they've caught a bizarre moment on tape. After a tight squeeze, the three of them are in and immediately feel surrounded by negative energy.
First, we've just come into the haunted cemetery and we're going to have a look around. It feels really eerie, like really starting to get dark a lot as well. We're staying here, we're doing exploring, man. This guy doesn't understand what exploring means.
One already wants to head back while there is still light to be had, but is quickly persuaded to stay. Night falls and their unwavering dread reaches peak levels.
100%.
I'm waiting.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
One of them, Layla, sees something ahead, but nothing is caught on camera. Aside from an empty walkway, no ghost sighting, at least not yet. Little do they know a fourth person is moments away from joining their trio. They take a few...
Yeah. Cemeteries are on my list too. But it's gonna be, it has to be in the dark. Not during the day.
Steps forward and Layla begins to freak out again. She must have a sixth sense or something, because this time there is frightening paranormal evidence.
This is so creepy.
Come on, man.
No, I'm actually bugging.
Oh!
There's a guy behind us.
A strange and mysterious figure silently approaches them without saying a word. Keep in mind this is after hours, and they themselves had to sneak in through the gate, so whoever this is, they are not likely a visitor. That leaves a maintenance or security, but if that were the case, then they would have said something to three people trespassing. Night has fallen and they are on their way out when they hear some really scary noises that prompt them to move a little faster.
Lighted on the torch. I'm like, I didn't even know when.
What is that?
No. Let me see what it is.
Yeah, I'd run to.
Across from them is a humming, crying noise coming from some kind of candlelit vigil that they don't want to investigate. If they did, they might have encountered the scariest ghost sighting ever caught on camera. Number 27.
I think that was just a regular man up to no good.
Exploring an abandoned apartment building has gone wrong for these ghost hunters in Bangladesh.
Flooded kitchen, এটা আরেকটা রুম, এটা হচ্ছে বড় রুম আছে আরো। আমরা এখন
In the corner of the room stands a figure with long black hair over its eyes that sends them running out of the building.
That has to be somebody playing a prank. Either way, it's creepy.
It's freaky, but it looks more like somebody wearing a store-bought costume than a ghost sighting. It's creepy, but I'm not quite convinced that it's a real apparition.
I'm
Are
not either.
you?
No.
Number 26. A family was reportedly taken from this scary abandoned house, and these ghost hunters are here to investigate. Published by Dark Arts TV in August of 2021, they first come across a photograph of creepy porcelain dolls. They then open the door to a room before heading outside. While outside, they hear an unexplained sound.
I've got a big torch out now. And the cars just banged.
Another happens shortly after, scaring the crew.
Right now, Energy.com for sponsoring this video, right?
Back inside, while one of them is waiting for the other near the stairs, the front door opens. Later, they hear voices, and it sounds like someone is at the door. When they ask the spirit to show itself, they hear it again.
Can you show yourself? What's that?
Outside again, they speak to the spirit through the spirit box, and he tells them what he's ready for. They later hear male voices, not through the spirit box, but nearby.
Man's voice, yeah. Two people talking. Yeah, I'm turning this off, mate.
Three.
They decide it's time to leave before they get taken to number 25. YouTube team Memoria Sobernatural Inc. enters this haunted school, and he encounters the wrath of Lucifer. As he is introducing the place, he quickly realizes he's unwelcome.
Vamos aí com mais memória sobrenatural. Rapaz, estragou aqui, pessoal. Estragou aqui.
In that same room, something is hiding.
What is hiding?
Outra coisa, já tiveram aparições aqui, ó, nesse lugar. Existe algo aqui? Rapaz, olha isso.
Something invisible, and it continues to taunt him.
Cara, é impressionante, pessoal. Opa, olha isso. Dá uma olhada, cara. Isso que só dá uma olhada comigo aqui, ó. Cara, eu esqueci de ligar até a lanterna de testa, cara.
Whatever is here has trapped him in.
Isso, pessoal. Calma, isso. Impressionante. Cara, opa.
And it's playing with his mind.
O lugar aqui é hiper mega pancada. Opa! Cara, dá uma olhada nisso, terceiro. Cara, olha isso. Opa. Cara, olha isso.
Oh, it's trying to get
Dá uma olhada. Cara, é impressionante.
It is trying to take you out, so I would just leave. At this point, I would just leave. It's so annoying. I don't know who started that style of talking about. You know what? It is. It is, but just hear me out, Tasha. Would you rather hear this or AJ's looping? Yes.
Is Lucifer driving this car?
And this guy here, he changes his voice on purpose. He's trying to sound exactly this because he ain't looping. But he doesn't sound like this in real life. He actually has... He alters his voice to try to make it sound scarier. That's why he calls himself Chills.
Opa! Cara, olha isso!
If he is, he's invisible.
As últimas vezes aqui, pessoal. Opa, gente. Rapaz! Olha isso! Olha isso, cara. A porta bem desse jeito.
It's a customer service voice. Yes. It sure is.
Olha isso.
The ghost hunter gets inside the vehicle and is nearly trapped.
Why would you go in the vehicle? Don't go in there. Oh my lord. Whatever's in there is really trying to get him. It is trying to get him. Sir, you got your back to this, whatever it is. I would be getting out. I would be getting out. At that point, your life is in danger, and it's not worth the views.
Things just keep getting worse.
Isso aqui pra mim, eu peço. Opa, olha isso, mano, olha isso, cara, impressionante, minha nossa.
How are these big pieces of furniture moving on their own? He sees something in the window of the car.
I don't see shit. What am I supposedly seeing?
I can't really detect what he's making out here. If anything, I think it's pareidolia, but that definitely doesn't discount all the other paranormal activity we've witnessed here.
That part was definitely pareidolia, because I didn't see shit.
This looks like a legit haunting to me. I don't know how this would have been orchestrated otherwise. Number 24. How would you spend 30 minutes alone in an abandoned cartel hotel? This video posted by Southern Afterlife.
A cartel hotel? Oh, God. I wouldn't. I would not.
Paranormal TV in January of 2020.
Especially in a cartel hotel. Somebody might be dead and pissed off that they got unalived and come for me. No. You are brave, sir. I will say a prayer.
Puts truth or dare to the test when Josh and Todd take a half hour to themselves in the abandoned hotel at 3 a.m. The Alone Challenge saw the two partners split up in the highly graffitied abandoned hotel, terrifying themselves with unsettling noises and even more unsettling feelings. At 2 minutes 13 seconds, a viewer points out that it appears someone is standing in the doorway at the end of the hall. When Josh flashes his light, at around 3 minutes 48 seconds, a scary sound is heard, almost like a cabinet being shut.
I don't know what that was.
At around 5 minutes 40 seconds, Josh finds an upside down cross that's wet. He believes from the cold and dampness of the hotel. At around 14 minutes, he believes he smells fresh paint. Maybe some invisible graffiti artist is there to touch up their artwork. Most in the comments agree this place has an awful and uber creepy atmosphere. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, live people could be lurking around any corner. Don't know if I'd want to run into either in this nightmare hotel. Number 23. Renato Garcia claims to have had a paranormal encounter while exploring the house of a witch in Brazil. He finds all these empty bottles carefully arranged in a circle in the middle of.
Well, that's one drunk witch, if she drank all those. Holy shit. That is a lot of liquor right there.
The room, possibly for a spell, and then the far door opens all by itself. That's when some really bizarre things are caught on camera, things that are weird but possibly not real.
Big thing. Sai.
So the door slams shut by itself, which is creepy, but then he says that the bottles fall over by themselves. However, when you play this part in slow motion, you can clearly see his foot kicking them at 1 minute and 21 seconds. It's hard to see because it's dark, but when you look in slow motion, you can definitely see his shoe. With over 4 million views and nearly 80,000 likes at the time of this video, I just had to give my honest analysis and say I have my doubts about this one. If he really is faking this part, then I have trouble believing the rest of this abandoned house exploration is real.
I have to agree, because there ain't no way somebody's drinking that much fucking liquor and trying to. There's nobody. It's just an abandoned house. They're setting up content. God.
Number 22, a YouTuber named Joe's Paranormal TV decides to explore a haunted forest in Michigan in the early morning hours. The first thing they notice is how all of the trees look unnatural, like nothing they've ever seen before. In fact, the deeper into the forest they go, the stranger things seem to get.
There ain't no Snow White living in that forest. I'll tell you that.
What was that?
A metallic clang draws their attention, followed by faint cries in the distance.
You hear that? So.
No, I didn't hear a thing.
What the?
Joe thinks he sees moving shadows and tries to reassure himself that he and his friend are alone in the wilderness. Still, his camera's batteries are draining fast despite being brand new, and now he feels like he's being watched. Joe's equipment starts to malfunction for a moment. It clears up just in time to catch this noise.
It's creepy out here, man. Hey, it blew like some heat and what sounded like right up ahead of us here.
It's the unmistakable sound of a baby crying. I think that they probably really did hear this, but let me know if you think it's real or edited. Anyway, they eventually find a clearing of slashed trees that have been rearranged into strange symbols. Maybe someone in the comments section can tell me if these are pagan symbols or not, and if so, what they mean and what they would be doing here. Eventually, Joe's terror becomes unmanageable, and he flees after he thinks he hears something close by. Strange voices continue to follow Joe and his friend as they make their way out. Number 21. A YouTuber named Nugget Noggin is exploring an old abandoned home one evening somewhere in the deep south. He's been here only once before, and it gave him such a strange and foreboding feeling that he couldn't take it anymore and he had to leave. Now he's mustered up enough courage to come back and check out the rest of the house. He wants to get up to the second floor.
All right. I got this little door here to keep the air from rising up. All right. I don't know. Could be somebody up there. Oh man, somebody's standing on it. Because I sure can't lift it up.
Much to his dismay, he finds a door has been laid over the top of the stairway so that nobody can get through. He tries to push on the horizontal door. One moment, it feels as if a heavy force is standing on top of it, and the next moment, the weight is suddenly gone, and Nugget Noggin can get upstairs.
Well, what was holding you down? Shit.
Some rooms give him the same weird feeling that made him flee before. He remembers that the front door was kicked in. Possibly someone broke in. Maybe a family was living here long ago, and things did not end well for them.
Won't be able to sleep. Look, there's a light on in there.
It's definitely a possibility. Happens a lot.
There's a mirror. Know what time it is?
Nugget Noggin doesn't find much else and leaves. When he's reviewing the footage, however, he does notice what could be the face of a small girl. Take a look at this picture and tell me if it looks like anything paranormal to you.
No, it just looks
Number
like a
20. A paranormal investigation channel called Ghosts of Britain think they've met their match while exploring one of the scariest haunted places in their corner of the world. An abandoned house with an unsettling atmosphere and more creepy things in it than you can imagine. On the table, they find creepy pictures left behind by someone young.
Oh my. This is terrifying. I hate it when these little ghost
Family must have lived here. The drawing and the lone meat hook in the corner do not pair well. Somehow I doubt that it was used to hang plants. They lay down a motion detector next to a toy for whoever made the picture to play with.
We want to try and make sense out of this place. We want to know about its history.
It isn't long before someone takes them up on their creepy invitation, and that's when things get really scary, even for a team of ghost hunters.
Brianna. Bear's just gone. Did you see that? The bear was just pushed over. The bear was just pushed over. Do you know what? People are going to scream fake at this, you know?
They think no one will believe this ghost video is real, but I think it's possible. Their equipment reads out the word Brianna, and then the toy falls over like a paranormal entity trying to pick it up. If it was on a string, then the object should have fallen towards them, but it doesn't. It falls the opposite way. Perhaps the ghost of someone small is still trapped in this abandoned house, or at least that's what the evidence would suggest. Number 19. Ghost hunting YouTube channel in Russia called Dark Ghost Paranormal says they've caught real video evidence of poltergeist activity on camera while exploring an abandoned house that's haunted. After leaving cameras upstairs to record video evidence, Dark Ghost Paranormal goes exploring in the basement to investigate for any poltergeist activity. The entrance to the basement has been boarded up like somebody really didn't want anyone to get in, or maybe they were trying to prevent something from getting out, something paranormal.
Did he just go outside to get to that basement? No, okay.
He gets a creepy feeling down here. The basement looks completely demolished, stuff thrown everywhere, and so he goes back upstairs. Exploring the haunted basement must have set something free, because it isn't long before the poltergeist is coming to investigate these ghost hunters.
Oh, now you're being investigated by a ghost.
Something scary happens behind him. The voice of a little ghost girl comes from a dresser, one that just so happens to be a child's height and is no doubt possessed by the ghost of one. The ghost hunter examines the area for a little bit, and just when he's about to wrap up the paranormal investigation, the scary poltergeist activity picks up again.
Oh boy. Oh.
This angle gives us a better look at how close the dresser is to the wall, way too close for someone to have been hiding behind it. The heavy object is moving by itself, or from a ghost to be more precise, and so he leaves the abandoned house to further rot.
I would
Number
too.
18.
Our choice.
A YouTuber named Exploring with Felicity is exploring an abandoned house when her solo paranormal investigation goes very wrong. She thinks she hears spooky and creepy noises upstairs.
Oh, good lord.
And I do too.
Very creepy.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like a wild animal.
I'm just trying to get used to.
She makes it to the second floor and is about to go to the third when a spectral figure passes by.
I don't know.
We don't get to see if this was a real ghost sighting or...
I'm not buying this one. It's too clear. It's like somebody's wearing a cloak and just walked past. I feel like this one's not real either.
Scary stranger dressed in all black because she is too busy running out of the abandoned house to get a closer look, which to some is all the paranormal evidence needed to conclude this scary video is probably real. Number 17. Alberto Del Arco is a paranormal investigator based out of Mexico, another veteran of YouTube paranormal channels. He has been posting investigations since 2009 and has amassed over 2 million subscribers and nearly 256 million views. In his latest video, he and his team visited an abandoned school almost completely reclaimed by the surrounding woods. Encounters begin rather quickly upon their entry as they hear the voice of a girl say "Aquí." This roughly translates to "in here." Could the spirit of a former student be leading them to her location? Chillingly enough, the apparition of a little girl briefly appeared in front of Arco as the ghost was speaking, then disappears as the flashlight is pointed at her. Could this be the same ghost who was speaking? The team walks into the room where the apparition appeared and finds several desks, shelves, and even old school books in poor condition. As they continue to search the room,
Hey guys, I gotta run pee real quick. I'm gonna let this play out. I'll be be right back.
Another
Sorry,
figure is seen moving silently past a window to Arco's left. It is hard to see on its own, but the crew thankfully enhanced the image in editing. The figure appears humanoid, albeit cloudy and disfigured. A minute later, Arco captures what appears to be an orb briefly appearing on camera, moving from right to left. Wow. As the team moves to another part of the building, faint laughs can be heard coming from the woods. They all hear it and pause.
Soy algo atrás allá.
Considering they are in a wooded area, the possibility it was some sort of wild animal cannot be forgotten, but considering all the activity they have gotten already, could this be a spirit laughing at them from the woods? The second possibility seems more likely when the team hears a man scream soon after.
¿Oyeron?
This time the sound is clear and resembles a grown man rather than an animal. It is also louder than the laugh, as if it is closer to their position as they are about to enter a bathroom. The team is startled back by a dog barking. While unseen, it is close to where they are. They walk around to see if they can find where the barks are coming from, but find no such luck. However, it is likely just a stray dog who has made the derelict building its home and is trying to protect themselves, not wanting to go up against the dog. The team ventures away from the building and into the woods. They soon stumble upon a second structure. As they enter, more dogs still barking from inside, so they proceed with caution. Over the barks, Arco hears what sounds like a woman crying. This is terrifying for anyone who knows the legend of La Llorona from Mexican folklore. It is now Arco asking the crew to turn off their lights to look. Dog howls can be heard resembling the crying, but a distinct woman's cry can also be heard if listened closely. As the investigation comes to a close, Arco leaves a static night camera at the location overnight and captures an apparition floating in the room above some chairs and desks. Were all of these encounters related to one another, or did they happen to be lucky to find multiple different entities at once? Number 16. Joe Morley goes exploring a cave in Tennessee that I don't think you're brave enough to watch, especially if you have a fear of tight spaces. He has to lower himself on a rope because the entrance goes straight down. One mistake and he's going to see the bottom a lot faster than he wants. The whole time he has to find his footing on a slippery cave wall in near total darkness. Soon he can't even see the top of his rope a few feet above. Help is far away down here. Joe's thankful when his feet find solid ground much later. Ahead is a narrow tunnel that he wants to go exploring. It only gets tighter, but there's no way to turn around. At times, there's barely enough room to get an arm in front to crawl sideways. Dropping through small cracks presents another problem. One false move and they could twist an ankle without any way to climb out. Joe is an experienced caver, and I guess the cave is sturdy, but this video still freaks me out. The entire time you feel like they are either going to get stuck or caved in. I don't know where in Tennessee this is, but I feel like coming back here a second time would be pushing their luck. Number 15. Welcome to the inner workings of a broken down mental hospital, recorded live to Facebook by Hammy TV. This creepy video takes you on a tour through the extreme ward of Medfield State Hospital. Developed over the turn of the 20th century, the 58-building complex held a max of 2,200 patients and was a filming location for such films as Shutter Island and The Box. According to Wikipedia, trespassing between dark and sunrise is strictly forbidden, so these boys aren't exactly following the law.
That was an interesting movie, Shutter Island. I fell asleep through it, so I didn't see the whole thing, but it was interesting.
Especially creepy fact about this asylum is that it has 841 grave sites, all of which are numbered instead of named. In fact, Boy Scouts in the area made it their Eagle Scout service project to find the correct names of all buried and their dates of passing.
You cannot name your TV channel, your YouTube channel Hammy. It's already taken.
Passings. If that wasn't creepy enough, watch what happens during this tour of evil. The crew is heading to the 3rd floor, where there were allegedly a few passings. As they're trying to decide how to get up the very broken stairs, the camera pans the upper floor. Keep your eye on the hallway. A shadow person very clearly crosses the threshold, a shadow that apparently the crew didn't see in reality, as they have no reaction to it whatsoever. I'm sure when they watch this video in playback, they
Oh shit. Yeah, they're gonna shit themselves when they play that back.
did. I'm not sure if anyone noticed until it was pointed out in the Facebook comments.
And that thing was moving way too fast to be human. I'm gonna have to say this one possibly might be real.
Now that it's been spotted, I think this paranormal sighting is terrifying. Number 14. A YouTuber in India named Ghost Live Raja has caught on live stream what he claims is real paranormal evidence while exploring an abandoned building known only as the Ghost House. He burns a candle to invoke the spirit world, and soon some pretty creepy moments are caught on live stream that he hasn't been able to explain.
Hey, no sound in it.
The sound is coming from the other side of the blue door, but when they open it, nothing but forest overgrowth is on the other side, or at least that's what I thought until I saw what appears to be a figure, half concealed, looking right at them at 6 minutes and 10 seconds, there for a moment and then mysteriously gone.
Whoa. It could be an animal. What the fuck is it? It's staring at you. Whatever it is.
This still image taken at that same time better illustrates what I mean. A strange figure with a black hood covering a bony, smirking face. Outside, he finds this strange triangular formation that he calls a ghost warning. I think he might be talking about witchcraft, but I'm not sure what he means, so fill me in if you know more. He also comes across this pile of raised earth and rubble with a cross planted at the top. Something tells me this is the source of the activity. Whatever or whoever is buried under this rock pile is probably responsible for haunting the house. Number 13. A YouTuber named JackCKXX is exploring an abandoned factory with some friends when they come across stairs leading to the upper levels. Something feels incredibly off about the place, but none of them want to look like the scared ones, so they all move deeper into the complex. They search.
I wouldn't be moving deeper. If you truly are scared, I would just leave. Views aren't worth it.
Around for a few minutes and don't find much besides an old picture. The factory has been abandoned for well over a decade, yet it feels like something is watching and following them at every turn. Finally, one of them has had enough and doesn't care about being brave anymore. He looks down a pitch black hallway and says,
Jack, I think we should leave.
Now they are sure something is nearby and they start speaking in hushed whispers. It's hard to tell what they are saying, but it's clear that they are quite ready to get out of here. Meanwhile, whatever is watching them from the shadows is no longer worried about staying quiet and seems to be approaching fast. There's nothing left to do except find the nearest exit and get out. But everyone is too scared to think anymore and they remain frozen in place, listening in terror as footsteps draw near. Finally, something scares them into immediate action. They all run as fast as they can and quickly make it out of the factory in less than a minute. I have no idea what could make that noise, but I'm almost positive it wasn't human. Number 12. 3 friends know of a haunted abandoned place in Egypt that needs exploring. Little do they know how wrong their paranormal investigation will have gone by the end of that night. Fresh writing on the wall that gives them pause. It might be a warning of sorts or maybe a puzzle. They spend quite some time trying to figure it out and never manage to. What does it say?
Or there's somebody in there.
That's when they think they hear something upstairs, something that can mimic their movements. They go upstairs to confront it and hear a noise at the bottom of the steps where they just were. As they turn around, there's a wall full of handprints marking where people were trying to get away from something. At the bottom are 2 floating white eyes. They are checking out more red
Leave them white eyes right where they are.
handprints when their paranormal investigation somehow gets even creepier. A jinn's figure fills the doorway on the top floor. They run down the steps fast, and seconds later, the slow-moving figure somehow passes by them again. Well, they are looking up where it was last spotted. With a flip of his scarf, the bravest of all sets forth to the exit and is almost touched. Here is a still image of the jinn's face taken at 9 minutes and 46 seconds. I think it might be a mask, but what if it's really a weird misshapen face? They say this is real. Should we believe them? Number 11. After hearing rumors about satanic rituals being performed at the domes of the Casa Grande, YouTube team Twin Paranormal head into Diablo's Desert. While standing there on the cursed land, they hear footsteps.
I hate it when you hear footsteps. I'm dropping a link in here, guys, for any of the haters. This gentleman here does exactly what I do. He reacts to paranormal, prop cam footage, but be careful. Trigger warning to the others. He includes his family sometimes. They do it as a family. So check them out. I've been watching him for years.
You didn't hear that? That's literally right there. It was like walking or step or something being thrown. It's kind of hard to tell when you're in.
Then they hear a scraping sound.
Please? There it is again.
Now, it's been a while since he's done paranormal, but he usually starts doing that back up around September, October. Just depends. If you go back far enough, you'll find.
We hear you.
One of the team's REM pods goes off, followed closely by another metallic
He is how I found chills and Sir Spooks.
scraping sound.
Whoa, that's a full grab. Whoa, whoa, battery dead. This is brand new, guys.
That's probably what was going on, dude. There's no source of like electricity or energy, but then again, there is a giant power junction right over there.
More noise is heard, and it feels like someone is standing just out of sight in the darkness.
Yeah, if I felt somebody was just standing there, I would make no.
Point that way.
Oh God, these two. This is where I found these two. The twin paranormal gang. You recognize them? I found them through Chills. Come on now, Ryan. Get with the program. You're always the first one to get scared.
Tell yourself.
They hear voices and then get a reading on their K2 meter.
Did you guys just hear that voice?
Dude, someone's out there.
What do people come here to do? Do they come here to summon things? Can you give me a sign if that's correct?
After hearing another distinct noise, Wyatt blacks out momentarily.
I just got the gnarliest, like,
dude, bro, did you hear that? Someone just walked right up to that.
Whoa!
I just got so dizzy, so lightheaded. Oh, that was weird.
Why are you always the one to get dizzy and lightheaded? You drinking that peppermint water again?
Like clapping in the domes is followed by a series of unexplained events.
Can you give us a sign that you're still here?
No.
Physically.
I'm going to.
No.
Did you just clap?
After seeing the crazy amount of activity in this former ritual site, I am positive that evil resides here. Whether human or ancient curse, though, I'm not. Number 10. A fearless ghost hunter named Hassan Barbar takes on a demon in its own home in one of the creepiest paranormal explorations I've seen in a while. First, his Snapchat filter, which uses facial recognition technology, detects a ghost right in front of him, though I suspect it might be falsely detecting a face from this square on the wall. But what the filter could possibly mistake for a face here at 3 minutes and 37 seconds, I have no idea. Maybe it is a ghost. A bizarre trail of flashing dog images does seem to lead him to the real thing, and the extra creepy stuff is all caught on camera.
الوضع جدا مخيف. هاي والله فيش.
The demon is in a small cramped room with no exit, and so Hassan Barbar fearlessly charges forward, fearing no demon.
Oh my God.
He is expected to have caught it up close on camera, but instead the small room is mysteriously empty, despite there being no other path for it to have escaped through besides the doorway through which he came.
عطول وينه؟
He follows the Snapchat filter back to the mysterious square wall, and that's when he sees it again.
طب خليك طب بدي احكي معك.
That is this. Why is there just one small square in the wall? Like, that's weird.
أنا بدي احكي معك.
He runs outside only to find the demon has disappeared from the other side of the wall. The Snapchat taunts him with further positives.
That's a window? Holy shit.
For facial recognition.
لازم نحكي معاه.
I didn't see the shit.
وين بروح؟ وين بيختفي؟ مش عارف. هاي في إشي حد هون.
He goes to where the figure was just standing and looks through the wall inside. Sure enough,
طلع في شيء جنبه زي نار.
That could be somebody in a costume fucking with you. Regardless, it's creepy and get out of there.
By now, he understands that this djinn can teleport easily and will not be caught today because it simply does not want to be. He leaves for now, sure to be back another day with a plan to draw it even closer next time for a better look at its gruesome.
Is it Hussy? It's got a pink wig on. Hey, Queen of Karma. Yeah, I'm having a really good night. Actually. This guy here zoomed in on this thing he thinks is a demon, but as he panned closer to it, I thought it had a pink wig on. I'm like, oh shit, is it Hussy?
Some face. Number 9. Is the haunted Papworth Hospital worth exploring? YouTube Team Ghost Theory tests their fates to answer that question in this scary video. As they enter the building, they hear a whistle.
Where's this list? Just listen. Sorry. I said to listen. I did. Is it the door? Did we eat?
Continuing their tour of the hospital, the spirits there respond to their questions.
Can you see us?
That was the X, wasn't that?
What the actual?
All right. Enjoy. I'm about to hit my pen.
They get an affirmative answer again.
Are there more than one? Is there more than one spirit here? That's a yes.
As they stay quiet for a minute, they hear multiple noises in the stillness.
That's weird. And also, I'm confused because why in like a reception area?
Well, I guess they could be anywhere.
Yeah, wandering around. Is that true? Do you just walk around here?
No, they just stand in one spot forever. That was a dumb question. I'm sorry. That's my.
Further along, they capture a door moving.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I just said that.
I see it.
I've just started recording. That door's just moved.
They then hear a loud thump from another room.
Wow.
And then another strange noise is heard. As they head outside, there's faint crying in the night.
Look who they've been, and the baby crying this year. No, I think it could be just one of the houses. There aren't any. They're all just there in front of us. The lights on.
Is that a baby crying? Before they can find out, they face off with some of the scariest beings that ghost hunters can ever encounter, humans.
Whoa.
What are you yelling at? Fox Fiction? Oh, the dog.
While the team may have been here, it sounds to me like they're not alone. It seems plenty of spirits are afoot at Papworth. Number 8.
What was with the dog?
While visiting the morgue of this abandoned hospital, YouTubers The Fam and Oh My Gosh TV start to feel very cold.
Oh.
Their search begins
It very well could be. Absolutely, Queen of Karma.
outside, where James shares some of the horrifying history of this place.
Looked up some pictures of this place, and there used to be about 2,000 crosses right here. So they actually buried the dead bodies right here.
So you're
I'm
just
a
gonna
little worried
step all
because
over it.
it looks like they were dug up or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but
As they continue inside, he's shocked that he barely missed stepping to his demise.
yeah, that's electrical panels. Okay.
What? Oh, I didn't even see that. What the?
How did you not see that?
How did it?
All right, look, new rule. You have to stand right by my side, okay?
They then hear something creepy.
My lord.
I heard that. I heard a noise. I don't know what it was.
Well, I didn't hear what they did. The next noise is undeniable.
Who doesn't know to look? That was big enough you could have seen it. That's a big enough hole. Dumbass almost fell in it.
Oh, no.
Whoa! Shit.
I don't know, dude. Is there a finale?
I can't say for sure, but after hearing that, I'd surmise that there's something very much alive in this abandoned morgue. Number 7. A YouTuber named Exploring with Perks is checking out an old abandoned home with one of the creepiest basements he has ever seen. Possible remains rest outside of an old hole in the wall, with the rest of the body possibly on the other side. And later on, he finds the remnants of what I hope is just a stuffed animal. Then he gets out fast. I can't say I blame him. Number 6. Exploring with Darknet is a YouTube channel dedicated to recording abandoned locations in all of their various forms. This time the group finds themselves inside of a large building that looks to have once been a manufacturing plant of some sort. While checking out various pieces of rusted machinery, they can't shake the feeling that they are being watched. Distant phantom lights follow them and snuff out randomly. On the second floor, they come across a room that appears to be strewn with heaps of garbage and adult diapers. At one point, they come across another room containing more trash and a woman's right shoe. The left one is nowhere to be found, so perhaps there was a struggle here. If you can translate the writing on this wall, please let me know what it says and also what language it is in. It might give us some clues as to exactly what happened here, and maybe even make some sense out of what happens next. They then come across a final room on the second floor with a dirty curtain draped across the doorway. They take a peek underneath and are greeted with a final scare.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, that one might be real. Because that's real terror right there. They're scared. They're fucking running.
Listen closely again and you can hear someone screaming behind them as they pursue. Their wails echoing off thin corridor walls. Number 5.
It was Shanny.
These prisoners are locked up for life and the afterlife. YouTube team Explore a Lot explores the UK's most haunted prison. Listen quietly. They hear a distant whistle.
I barely.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. What the
Shortly after, while doing the Estes method, you can hear a whisper of a response. Listen closely.
Did you die in this room?
A quiet voice says, yeah. It sounds to me like the immortal prisoners here are on lockdown for eternity. Number 4.
They had a heart attack and a head.
Imagine you saw a flicker of something out of the corner of your eye, and that something turned out to be a scary encounter that would haunt your dreams. YouTuber All Around Lifestyle published this video in May of 2016 explaining, "We just got done exploring a huge abandoned car park, and as we were leaving, I spotted something yellow laying on the ground. But when he told his friends he'd seen something, they were doubtful. He started going down again," he wrote, "and this time someone or something started shouting at us. What was this someone or something? A potentially crazy person who's..."
I think it was a squatter. It's probably a squatter, and he didn't want you in there.
Started screaming at the boys, a sound you wouldn't expect to hear coming out of a human being, and like they
But still, it would freak me out and I'd run.
said, they hightailed it out of there.
I don't blame
Frightened, they raced to the roof of the building as fast as they could. Thankfully, no one was harmed in the making of this video.
They ran to the room.
Number 3. A Dutch YouTuber named Govert Sweet and his friends go well past their limits while exploring an old place in the forest that's scary enough to have them jumping at every noise, of which I'll admit there's way too many.
Absurd dat daar niet iemand boven. Wat was dat voor jij?
I've heard of a house settling, but this sounds like the opposite. Like a spooky house is ramping up in a bad way. A haunted place where everything has gone wrong long ago.
Wat was dat dan? Dit was het nou? Dit was het nou?
Absolutely.
Dit was het nou?
I probably would have already been out of there, but they decide to keep seeing what there is to find, which is one of the shadiest entrances to any basement I've ever seen.
Yeah. That is very spooky.
They go down there long enough to record only a few seconds of footage before getting out fast, and for good reason. Yes, something scary could be lurking among the rubble, but there are also structural concerns as well. The place looks ready to collapse on them, so they made the right decision because no scary ghost or creature video is worth taking that kind of risk.
Fact.
Number 2. YouTuber Eder Hernandez and his crew are about to enter the Devil's Cave, and what they will witness here may change them forever. The guys seem rattled as they approach the cave, and you'll see they have reason to be.
¿Oíste? Voy adentro. ¿Fue adentro? Verga, flote. No mames, soy yo aquí en corto. Ya, se fue adentro. Si fue adentro, fue adentro. Oh, chingas,
Let's take another look at what they saw. It looks like a faceless being. As they rush away through the jungle, they catch another creature in their purview.
I mean, they sound legitimately scared, but it could just be you're in a jungle, dude. There's wild animals, all kinds.
Did you see that? Here it is again, slowly this time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There is definitely a figure standing there, but is it the devil? A third capture seems
Yeah, that's weird.
to blur the lines even more. What are these figures? I'm not sure if they're demons, skinwalkers, or the devil himself, but whatever they are, I know I don't want to get a closer look. What is going on here? There must be a story to explain what is happening here. What's interesting about this image is the scary figure it showcases.
Oh, that looks fake
What we're
as fuck.
seeing here is nothing short of terrifying. This image is currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. I came across it on a popular YouTube channel that creates content in this language, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a great example of how unique elements of horror can be found all around the world, each with its own twist. So, what do you think is going on here? And more importantly, do you think it's real or just a clever effect?
I think it's a clever effect. That looks like a Halloween mask. I've seen masks that their eyes can glow.
Let me know down in the comments. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. It is said that evil resides here. This paranormal explorer is about to greet it. Ricky Velasquez seems to sense this reputed evil early on. He then senses this hiding under a bench. While outside the structure, he hears a hushed whining or whimpering.
Could be an injured animal?
Shortly after, he hears what sounds like a bottle being kicked. Back inside, he senses something in his presence again, and then on an upper floor, this unexplained sound.
Yes.
Is evil still lingering? Ricky isn't the only one who can feel it.
Damn. Some of those, I don't know. Some of them, I don't know. But, all right, guys. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm tired. It's been a long day for me. But tune in tomorrow for Von Helton Sundays and the new Rev and Shani video, because apparently they went live again. And I haven't seen it yet, but bits and pieces. So I'm kind of intrigued. We shall look at it. So tune in tomorrow. And as always, stay spooky. Much love, much respect. And peace out. Have a good night, guys.